Hello everyone, my name is Ian Maikurum Naive and I will be reporting the shortest job first. What is shortest job first is scheduling algorithm. In this report, I will explain the shortest job first or SJF scheduling algorithm. I will explain the shortest job first or SJF scheduling algorithm. SJF is a scheduling policy that selected the process with the smallest execution time or CPU burst to run next. It is mathematically proven to be optimal because it provides the minimum average waiting time for a given set of processes. Key terms to understand how SGF works, we must define this core concept. CPU burst time, the total time a process requires to finish its task on the CPU. Arrival time, exact moment and process entered the ready queue. Waiting time, the total time a process spent sitting in a queue before execution. Turnaround time, the total time from when a process arrived to when it finished. What is non-preemptive SJF? How it works? Even if a much shorter job arrive while a process is running, the new must wait in the ready queue. In your data, P1 burst 6 started at time 0. P2 arrived at 2 with a burst of only 2, but it had to wait until P1 finished at time 6 before it could start. What is preemptive SJF? How it works? A new process arrives with a burst time shorter than a remaining time. The current process of the CPU will interrupt preempt the current job and switch to the new one. Comparison. The version usually result in even lower average waiting time but requires more context switching overhead or of the CPU. Step-by-step explanation of how the algorithm works. Step 1. Initial arrival, time 0. Step 2. The execution phase, non-preemptive. Step 3. The comparison selection. Step 4. Repeating the logic. Step 5. The final process. And step 6. Calculating the success of the run. Here are the 5 important rule or condition. Number 1. The smallest burst rule. Number 2. The arrival time constraints. Number 3. The non-preemptive condition. And number 4. The tiebreaker rule. And number 5. The starvation consideration or disadvantage. Process table. As you can see, the column list is identified for tasks P1, P2, P3, and P4. These are the 4 different programs or tasks waiting to be executed by the processor. P1 arrived at 0 and it is the first one there. P4 arrived much later, time 5. A process cannot start until its arrival time is reached. P2 is the shortest task, only 2 units of time. P3 is the longest task, required 3 units of time. The Gantt chart execution. Step 1. P1 arrives first and finished at time 6. P2 started immediately after at time 6 is finished at 8. Even though P3 and P4 arrive earlier, they must wait for P1 and P2 to finish. If you use the shortest job first, there's instead, the order would change because the OS should prioritize P2, 2 units and P4, 3 units, to get them out of the way faster, which often reduces the average waiting time for the whole system. Calculated result. To understand these columns, the table used the 3 primary matricial to evolve efficiency. Exit and slash completion time or CT, the exact time point when a process finishes its execution. Turnaround time or TAT, the total time taken from when a processor arrives until it's finished. Waiting time or WT, the total time a process spends sitting in a ready queue waiting for the CPU. Row by row analysis. Based on the number, you can review engineered some of their behavior processes P1, P2, P3, and P4. P1 exit or CT is 6, TAT 6, WT 0, inference burst time 6. P2 exit is 8, TAT is 6, WT is 4, and infrared burst time is 2. P3 exit CT 19 is 19, and TAT is 15, and WT is 7, and inferred burst time is 8. P4 exit or CT 11, TAT is 6, and WT is 3, and inferred burst is 3. P1 started since its TAT is 6 and WT is 0. We can tell it arrived at time 0 and immediately started using the CPU for 6 units of time. P2 is the process finished at time 8 since it under turnaround time is 6. It must have arrived at time 2, 8-6 equals 2. It waited for 4 units before getting the CPU. P3 is the longest process. It's finished at 19 and spent nearly half its total time or 17 units, just waiting for the other processor to finish. P4, this process arrived at 15, 11 or dash 6 equals 5. It finished at time 11 having waited for 2 units. And let's go to the other side. Calculated result. Calculated result. This show the calculated result. Average waiting time is 3.5 and average turnaround time equals 8.25. Analysis and insight. Advantage. It minimizes average waiting time better than face first come first serve. First come first serve. Disadvantage. Starvation. Long process may never run if shortest job keep arriving. Disadvantage. Prediction. Real-time world system cannot always predict the exact next burst time. Conclusion. SGF provides efficiency by prioritizing quickly wins, unlike first come first serve or FCFS. It does not strictly follow a viral order, but instead focus on task length to keep the system moving as quickly as possible. Thank you.